So today's session will be very slow and it will be for the absolute beginners. Okay, let's start. So I will be starting as I stand on my mat. So since we are doing a session for relaxation, only stretches, no intense workout, we'll be beginning with a pose which is known as Theta Prathanasana or the prayer pose. It's okay if you all don't remember the name. So you will keep your feet together, okay, nicely stretch your toes and then place them on the mat. You will stand with your spine absolutely straight, hands joined in Namaste, and you will keep looking in the front. Okay? Now you can close your eyes if you are comfortable. Now if you suffer from something like vertigo or if you feel that standing in this way with your eyes closed is making you feel dizzy or uncomfortable, then you can stand with your eyes open. Otherwise, everybody else can stand on their mat with feet together, hands in Namaste, and you will close your eyes. Okay, take a deep breath in, inhale, and slowly exhale out completely. One more time, you will take a deep breath in, and exhaling, you will let go of any tension, any stress in your body. Very simple. You will notice that your body will start swaying from one side to the other slightly, and that is completely normal. Our body is not used to balancing the weight equally on both our feet, which is why this happens. So again, you will take a long deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Okay, then you will bring your arms down. Now keep your feet comfortably apart and we'll be starting with the neck stretches. Okay, so first you will use your one hand and keep pulling your neck onto the opposite side. So I'm using my right hand and I am pushing my head down on the right side. And you will hold there for a few seconds. Slowly bringing your hand down, neck back to the center. Inhaling, you will do the same thing on the other side. So use your hand to just slightly pressurize. Okay, be gentle. And then down, we'll repeat it one more time. You will use one hand. Keep pulling your head down. Keep breathing. And slowly, last time, to the left side, using your left hand, you will bring your head down on one side. So you will feel the stretch on the opposite side and slowly down. Okay, now we will go for up and down movement. So as you inhale, you will look up, nicely stretch your neck, and as you exhale, you will bring your head down, getting your chin towards your chest. One more time, you will inhale, look up, nicely stretch your neck. Exhaling, you will look down. Keep your chin and your chest in contact. Last time, you will take your neck up, look up, and then slowly exhaling, you will look down. Bring your head back to the center. Now, usually what happens is that we are, used to sitting for long hours in a very wrong posture. So the T area, which is basically the neck and the shoulders, they end up straining a lot. So that is why neck stretches, shoulder stretches make you feel great because they just relax this area completely, which otherwise gets very stiff and very heavy. So the next stretch which we'll do is that you will gently rotate your shoulders at the back, okay? So 10 times you will very slowly rotate your shoulders at the back. 3, 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. So be very gentle, inhaling. Slowly you will start and exhaling, finish your rotation. So as you move your body, you are also syncing your breath with it. The 8th round, 9, and then the last one time. This time you will be rotating your shoulders inwards. 1, 2, 3. So make sure that you link your breath to your movement. 4. 5. Keep your back straight. 6. 7. 8. Look straight. 9. And 10. You will gently bring your hands down. One more stretch which works great for shoulders is you will keep your one hand bent. Okay, so my left hand is bent and my right hand I am stretching it out. Okay, and now I will hold this for about 10 seconds. So if you see, my shoulder is relaxed. Generally what happens is the minute you straighten this hand, the shoulder will slightly rise up. Okay, so relax your shoulder and we will continue to hold this stretch. The shoulder of the left hand and the elbow is in one line. Okay, we'll hold this for a few more seconds. Nicely enjoy your stretch. And then we do the same thing on the other side. So this time the right hand is bent, the right elbow and the shoulder is in one line, and you will keep stretching the left hand out. Okay, take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Again, take a deep breath in and slowly you will exhale. Okay. This should release your tension around your shoulders, your arms. So this will just help you enhance your blood supply as well. Okay, slowly you will bring your hands down. From here we move to something which gets neglected. Most of us, we work out on the arms, on the legs, but we somehow neglect our wrists. Okay, so you will stretch both your hands in the front and then 10 times you will be rotating your wrists clockwise and 10 times you will rotate your wrists anti-clockwise. Okay, more 5 rounds. 2 and 1. 10 times anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. From here I will bring my arms to the side and we will continue the same thing. If you make a fist and then 10 times you go for clockwise rotation and then 10 times anti-clockwise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. You will slowly bring your hands down. Now although this looks very simple, you will feel the difference immediately if you have been working for long hours, or if you feel the stiffness in your lower part of your hands. So you will immediately feel the difference. The next thing we do is you will again bring your hands at the side. Okay, make a fist. Now you will keep your hands together first. Inhaling, you will stretch your hands at the back, nicely opening up your chest, and exhaling, bring your hands closer. So inhale, stretch your hands, exhale, and we do this slowly. Okay, inhale, we stay there for about 2 to 3 seconds. Exhaling, close your hands. Inhale, nicely open up your chest. You inhale deeply and exhaling back. So this will also improve your breathing capacity since you are nicely expanding your chest. And back. 4th round. Push your hands at the back as much as you can. And then as you exhale, hands together. Inhale and exhale. Last 5 rounds. Inhale, stretch your hands and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. The second last one. Stretch your hands nicely at the back. Roll your shoulders behind and center. Last one. Inhale, exhale, and then slowly you can bring your hands down. So these were some of the stretches for the upper body. Now let's switch to the lower body. And I'll tell you what stretches we are doing specifically for what muscle, so that whenever you are working out, you will be aware as to why you are doing it and then you will do it, right? So the first thing I'll be doing is a quadricep stretch. So quadricep is basically the muscle on the frontal portion of your thigh. Okay, and this is one of the muscles which is extremely stiff. Fine. So that is why you will keep your left leg onto the floor. You will take your right leg and try to push your right heel towards your hip. So it's okay if you're not able to make contact. Even if your leg is here, that's fine. Just keep stretching your leg at the back. Okay, you can also take support of something and then do it so that your back remains straight. Keep holding it, okay? If you're comfortable, if you have been working out, you can use both your hands. Keep looking in the front, okay? And then we'll hold for a few more seconds. Nicely, you can stretch your shoulders at the back if you are using both your hands, and then down. Okay, same thing we'll do on the other side. So this time, I will lift my left leg at the back. Try keeping your knee and your hip in contact. Look in the front, and you will feel the stretch exactly in the frontal portion of your thigh. So you are activating your quadricep muscle. Remember to breathe. That will help you so much when you do these stretches. Okay, we will switch again. This time you will take your right leg up. Keep holding your right leg. Okay, even if your leg is here, you will still feel the stretch. So there is no problem with that at all. Few more seconds, and then we will switch. This time, right leg on the floor, left leg will be stretched back. So nicely. Keep pushing your heel towards your hip. So basically, this is a preparation for a lot of other asanas. Okay, you have asanas like Natarajasana, you have camel pose. So all of these asanas require flexibility in the frontal portion of your leg. So this stretch will really help you with that. Now, after quadricep stretch, the next thing we do is a hamstring stretch. So hamstrings are the muscles at the back of your thighs. So any forward bending asana you do will help you make your hamstring muscle flexible. So very simple, you keep comfortable distance between your legs. Okay, what's important is that you keep your feet parallel to each other. So generally what happens is, and I have seen this so many times, people come on their mats, they are doing their asanas and one leg would be like slightly outside. So their toes are not in line with each other. Either their heel is kind of, on the outside. So make sure that this is correctly placed. You will keep your hands on your waist. Inhale, I want you to lengthen your spine, okay? And exhaling, keeping your spine straight, you will bend forward. Keeping both your knees straight. Now, it may so happen that your knees are not completely straight. In that case, what you can do is your knees can be bent, okay? But keep lengthening your spine. So, the best case scenario is that both your legs are straight and you just drop your hands down. Even if you are at this level, that's totally great. Or if you feel that your knees are slightly bent, extend your spine and stay there with your knees bent. That's okay. Keep dropping your hands down and keep bending forward. Okay? Now for those of you who are already flexible, try shifting your weight slightly onto your toes. So the minute I am pushing my balance a little on the forward, I will feel an increase in the amount of stretch I am getting. So the stretch will drastically improve if I keep switching my weight onto my toes. Back remains straight. You can just hang your head down loose. This is wonderful for your hair growth to prevent hair fall as well, because it will just improve the blood supply to your head. Your basic forward bend. You stay there for a few more seconds. Don't forget to breathe. And then again you will keep your hands on your waist. And inhale, keep your back straight. I want the back to be completely straight. And then you slowly come up. So you will actively feel the stretch in the back of your thighs. One more time we do the same thing. So keep comfortable distance between your legs. Hands remain on your waist. You will inhale, okay, extend your spine And as you exhale, you will breathe forward and bend forward. So always remember that all forward bending asanas are done in an exhalation. You can also hold your toes if you are able to reach till your toes. Keep shifting your weight onto your toes and then keeping your hands on your waist, you will again inhale and slowly you will come. So as you can see, this will start, making your legs feel a lot lighter if you keep practicing this every day. And the first day it might hurt you a little. The second day you will feel some amount of, muscle pain. But from the third and the fourth day, you will feel so much relaxed in your body. You will literally feel so light. Okay, so it's actually magical. Now the next stretch we'll do a sitting stretch. Okay. So you sit down with your legs crossed, and it is very simple. You keep one hand on the opposite thigh. Okay, so my right hand on my left knee or my thigh, wherever you are able to hold, and then you will inhale and bend on one side. So I'm keeping my hand absolutely straight. You keep looking up in the front, okay, and breathe. Stay here for about 10 to 15 seconds. Completely bend on one side. Okay, the reason I am holding my knee is so that I can take support and bend further. Ensure that you are sitting on both your hips. Okay, so what will happen is generally the opposite hip will slightly move up. So try pushing the hip down and then exhaling back and bring your hand down. Same thing on the other side. You will switch hands. Make sure that the hand which is on top is absolutely straight. Keep extending it. Inhaling, you go for the stretch, stay there in normal breathing. Okay. Ensure that you take deep breaths. Do not hold your breath anywhere. Okay, stay there for a few seconds. And then slowly you will exhale and bring your hand down. Okay, from here, we'll be moving to another stretch. But for that, we have to come on our knee. So in case you have any knee problem, you can avoid doing this, okay? If you have any severe knee problem, then it's best that you don't pressurize your knee this way. But otherwise, everybody can join. So ensure that your knee and your hip is in one line, and here your heel and your knee is in one line. Okay? You will raise one hand up. So I'm raising my right hand up first, and I will keep bending onto the left side. Okay, you can use the other hand to support your body, so only the fingertips will be on the floor. If I keep my entire hand down, my body will lean in forward, which is why I am only keeping my fingertips on the floor. Keep your foot completely flexed inwards. So this is pointing out, wherein I am pointing my toes on the outside, and this is flexing your foot. So my toes are pushed inwards. Keep breathing. Back remains straight, do not lean in the front. Last few seconds, you will feel the stretch entirely on your waistline, and then slowly exhaling, you will bring your hand down. Same thing on the other side. So keep the left knee onto the floor, right leg is stretched out. Just make sure that everything is in the correct alignment. So your leg is flexed in, your heel and your knee is in one line, and start. Inhale. Bend on one side. Take the support of the floor and then keep your back straight and keep stretching on one side completely. Slowly keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Okay, this will also help you improve your breathing as your chest cavity will improve and expand as you practice these side stretches. And and then slowly you will exhale. Bring your hand back and you will relax. After this, we'll be moving towards the last few stretches, which we'll be doing in the lying down position, which are basically great for your lower back as well. So let's see how to do that. Always remember that you lie down from the sides. So it can be any one side. You just take support of your shoulder, your arm, and then lie down on your back. Okay? So nicely sleep onto your mat with your back comfortably onto the floor. Now what you will do is keep both your legs in one line. You will first exhale. Take your right leg in. Hold your right shin bone. Now it's okay if you're not able to reach till here. Maybe you can reach your knee. So you can hold your knee and then just keep pushing the leg towards your abdomen. Okay, the other leg is completely onto the floor. Anybody suffering from knee problem, you can hold at the back of the knee and then keep pushing your leg in towards your body. So if you have a knee problem or any knee pain, it is best to avoid pressurizing your knee. Hold the back of your knee. Otherwise, you could just hold your shin bone for those of you who do not have any knee problem and keep breathing. Okay, this is great for our digestion. Good to relax your lower back. Now, if you want to increase the intensity of the stretch, you can just lift your head up, but make sure that your neck is relaxed. So keep using your middle back and your upper back to push up, so to get your forehead and knee in contact. But if you are not okay with this, you can just do your that's it. Slowly inhale, bring your leg straight onto the mat. As you exhale, you will lift your other leg in. Hold your shin bone. If you have a knee problem, hold the back of the knee or stay here. And then if you want, you could lift your head up. Try to get your forehead towards your knee and just stay there. Okay, so always remember that we always go for compression as we exhale. So again, in this posture, that is why we went for exhalation as we lifted our leg up. Slowly inhaling, bring your leg down. Last time we go with both legs. So exhaling, you will compress both your thighs onto your abdomen. Hold your shin bones. Okay, and relax your spine, relax your back. You can also lift your head up and then completely increasing your stretch. You could hold here or you could lie down on the floor. That is as per your convenience. Please stay in there for a last few seconds. And then slowly you will inhale and stretch both your legs onto the mat. Now the last thing which we'll be doing is not really a stretch, but I like to end my yoga practice with that. And no, it is not Shavasana. It is something wherein you get both your legs up at 90 degrees. So if you are not able to do this, you could take wall support and do it. So you could just lift your legs and take support of the wall and relax this way. Or if you are comfortable lifting both your legs up, you could lie down and make sure that there is a complete L which forms with your body. Okay, it's okay even if your legs are here. So there is no problem if you're not able to make it at a complete 90 degrees. So even if it's here, that's fine, or anywhere in the middle, but just keep stretching both your legs up. Okay, keep breathing. If you have any lower back pain or any lower back injury, then avoid doing this. So this requires some amount of core strength, and if your core is weak, you will end up hurting your lower back. So it's best that you either use the wall or you avoid doing this if you have any back injury or back pain. Now as you inhale, you will bring your legs down slowly onto the mat. Now you could just lie down in the Shavasana position, which is basically palms facing up, feet relaxed comfortably, so your feet is apart. And you can close your eyes and just take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Okay, remember that as you inhale, your abdomen has to rise up, and as you exhale, your abdomen has to go back to its natural place. Okay, relax your neck, relax your lower back, because these are areas where we generally tend to bottle up a lot of stiffness and tension. And then again, you will turn to any one side, and with the support of one hand, you will be sitting. So this was our today's session. I hope that most of the yoga practitioners who have just started with their practice, or those of you who have always wanted to start with their practice but somehow couldn't start, it was basically for them, and I hope that you guys were able to do these stretches